Hello, Tom here, everybody, and today we are doing a little bit of a tutorial. Let's put Bandicam away. Now, the tutorial that I am going to do for you guys today, basically I've been told that tutorials is something that people wanted, and this is what I'm going to do. This is a tutorial on how to put together a Pokemon ROM hack. All the bits and pieces you need, and what you need to do in order to put one together. So we're going to do, for this example, we're going to do Pokemon Fullergin. Now I did play that a little bit, but I actually lost my game data, so that's on my pile to play at some point. But for the time being, I'll put the ROM together so that you guys can see. Um, I'll show you guys. You guys can see how it works and how to do it. Now that you're gonna need some bits and pieces first. First thing you're gonna need is a .ips file that contains the ROM of your choice. Now obviously I'm doing Fullergin, but it doesn't have to be Fullergin. Now the best place for ROMs I find is the Poke Community website, in their hack showcase section. That's where I get most of mine. There is also some other like Whacker Hack and stuff like that, but I use Poke Community. Works for me. So as you can see here, you've got an option on screen for Pokemon Fullergin IPS as an attached file. So if we click on Pokemon Fullergin, bang, it pops up down the bottom, and it is now downloading onto my computer. The next thing you're going to need is go to this website here, and you need to get Luna IPS, or LIPS as it is often shortened to, and download the file. Now I've already got it, so I'm not going to, but download and install Luna IPS. Your next step is to get yourself a clean ROM of the game. Is to get yourself a copy of Visual Boy Advance. Now, Visual Boy Advance is the standard one, because I'm going by the assumption that you're doing a Game Boy Advanced game. So get yourself a copy of Visual Boy Advance. Use whichever Visual Boy Advance that is suitable for your use whichever Visual Boy Advance is suitable. I'm gonna put my cursor back on. There we go. Use whichever Visual Boy Advance is suitable for your computer, whether it's Windows, and I believe there's also a Mac version. But get yourself the right copy, Linux, BIOS. Yep. Get yourself the right one and download that. I'm not going to, because I don't need it. I've already got it. Next, you want to get yourself a clean ROM. Now, let's go back over to here a minute. In the information about this, it usually will tell you what game it's a hack of. In the case of Fullergin, it is a Fire Red ROM hack. I'm just going to try and find the information for you on this one. Well, normally it says, so just sort of be a bit informative and have a quick look and work out and find out which game you're getting a hack of. So, as I said, it's Fire Red. So let's get Fire Red. I'm using Cool ROM for this. But you want to go in, you want to grab yourself a copy of the ROM. Again, I'm not going to. I already have one. Now then, the next step you want to do, now you've got all of that stuff. I want to go back to my desktop. My very, very messy and filthy desktop. With an old Undertaker thing on. Now then, what you want to do, I've got a ROMs folder ready for all of this sort of stuff, but I'm also going to open up my downloads, because my downloads is where, obviously, my stuff is downloaded to. So there's the Pokemon Fullergin ROM hack. So let's put it here. We need a clean ROM, so there's my Pokemon clean ROMs. Oh, I don't actually have a Fire Red. No problem, I will pick one up right now. I thought I had one, but we'll download one now and I can show you guys how to do that. 3, 2, 1. Download your file. Now let that download. And then I'll show you guys how to attach the patch, and we'll open it up and I'll show you. So that's finished downloading. Now we can close this window, this pop-up window. Go back to our downloads, as you've already seen. And there, that's Pokemon Red. That's my old Pokemon Red ROM that I downloaded. But there's a Fire Red. I'm going to take a copy of that into my clean ROMs folder for next time, because you never know when one will be useful. And then I'm going to take a copy of it out and drag it out here, because I keep all the Pokemon ROMs just in case, because you know, you never know when you're going to want to play one. So here's my Fire Red. First thing you want to do is extract it. I always extract it anyway. So now, there you go. There's your ROM now. There is your ROM. Your Pokemon Fire Red.gba. Now, if you double click on Fulligan, it'll open up Lunar IPS. In a minute. Right, it's done that. Now it's telling you to patch a file. So we want to patch Pokemon Fulligan, which is that one there, as it's already done, to this Pokemon Fire Red.gba. And that has now successfully been patched. Now, you remember downloading and installing Visual Boy Advance. So let's just take some Visual Boy Advance and put a Visual Boy Advance here. And let's open up our new .gba. It still says Fire Red, but that's not what it is. So we'll do this, and it should open up. There we go. Now then, full screen it. Apologies for the sound, but I'm just going to go in here and turn the sound of this game off. Can I actually mute it? That's something I'm going to mute it. Right, I've muted it, right? So it's opening up like a standard Fire Red, except, look at this. This is Pokemon Fulligan. So there you go, guys. Nice and simple. You have patched a copy of Pokemon Fulligan onto a Fire Red ROM. And I'll show you that it's a different game by opening it up. It's all the one with this one is the thing with this one is all the standard Professor Oak Malarkey bullshit. But yep, there you go, guys. You have successfully patched a Pokemon Fulligan ROM onto a copy of Pokemon Fire Red, and you are now ready to play that for hours and hours and hours. So guys, please leave a comment, please leave a like if this helped you, and of course follow me on Twitter. The details are in the description. So thank you guys for watching. This has been a tutorial by Tom for you, to help you, and I hope you guys will stick around for many years to come. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.